Okay, here we are for another part. So, in the last one, we pretty much met the entire world. We've still not officially met the Chinese and the Kaimer. However, we know where they are. Kaimer look pretty decent in actual fact. We made a lot of progress in fortifying our coastal cities, because at some point, you know, likelihood is we're going to have some naval invasions. What we haven't done, so we've done quite well in building a lot of longbows, which can pretty much hopefully repel the initial assault. What I want to build a few more, because not all the cities have quite got enough to withstand a direct naval invasion. But I also want to build what I sort of call like a flight company. So let's imagine Civ invades. Let's say the Romans were to land 20-30 troops. At the moment, I could hold off a few turns, but in the long run, the city's going to fall. What I'd like to have is a big army of mounted units somewhere, probably based in a couple of places on the continent, so that we're in one city can hold. The idea is the city can hold out long enough for a couple of turns, and then the flight company can regroup and wipe up any. I mean, I like mounted units for that quite a lot, because with the flanking promotion, they are quite good at taking out the siege units, and it's the siege units which are really dangerous because of the collateral damage. So that's what I want to focus on this episode, ideally. I also want to get all these jails built. I want to work towards taking. I do want these whale, and I'm really annoyed that Mansa Musa. It's a shame, because Mansa Musa, my plan was to get along with him, because he could be a really good trading partner. Because he's the tech leader in the game. Maybe we can patch things up. Another option is I could attack Mansa Musa, and then, once I got astronomy, actually vassalize him. Which is easier said than done, because he's going to be quite well advanced. But anyway, that's enough to think of. Probably realistically, it's going to be just taking this city and then trying to patch things up afterwards. To the north, I mean, we've got the Zulu and the Native Americans who are currently at war. They are so backward. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could wipe them out quite easily, and either colonise the island or just vassalise them. Either or. But I want to get Islam spread to all these cities. I've got a bit concerned that Taoism has spread there, so I don't want them going Tao. If I can get all these cities on these continents following Islam, that's going to be a lot of gold, which is going to really help us. So we've got a few aims. In terms of government, I'm still running slavery, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, so at the minute we're still running slavery, so I'm trying to get to democracy, and then I think I'm going to have a big switch around. If there was any chance this city could grow large enough before then to whip out this courthouse, that would be a big help, because its production is pretty much always going to be zero here. It's literally just there for the crab, basically, and it's going to be the same for this one with the whale. The whale will produce one production a turn, but yeah, it's never going to be great cities. But I still don't want the Milanese settled there. It's in the late game. This could be a really annoying airbase. Anyway, let's keep going. So it's only the Romans on the power chart that are ahead of us in terms of military strength as well, which, considering, we've not put a huge emphasis on building a military yet, is promising. That's just mainly down to our size, though. Okay, let's get these jails built. Espionage is important. It's another reason to try and spread. Oh. Okay, so Roosevelt has joined the war against the Zulu. and Sitting Bull has lost Mound City. So I can see Sitting Bull vassalising to the Zulu at some point. The Romans have actually overtaken us on score, which is interesting. So maybe we do have a fight on our hand in this game. I mean, at one point, to be honest with you, I was sort of thinking it was going to be plain sailing, but well, the Romans are looking quite serious. The Mongols are a threat to us all. I don't think it's the Mongols, mate. I think it's the Romans. I mean, they're so sneaky, the AI. I mean, yeah, the Mongols, and you might think, well, yeah, the Mongols aren't such a big deal. Let's declare war. But if I did that, I would be at war with Rome. Which I don't think Rome actually have astronomy yet. I'll have to check on that. But still, they are the most powerful. So it's really easy to make a mistake. Yeah, I know how badly you're doing, mate, in that war. I do feel for you. Just check the Romans' tech. I'm pretty sure they still don't have astronomy. Yeah, no, they don't have astronomy yet. They do have constitution. Maybe I should be trading constitution. Printing press for constitution. Depends how much they've put into constitution. Let's have a look. Oh no, well, they definitely do it, but it would be a bad trade for me. So yeah, no, we'll leave that for now. No. Let's keep building these missionaries. And yeah, let's get another jail built. I do want to get this espionage through the roof. So Xinjiang is now working both of these crabs, so that's good. It should put on a... If we can get to size 4... that would mean I could sacrifice 2 population with slavery, which might get close to building the court. It's going to need to get further on with building the courthouse though. No way. It's not out of the question I should think of opening borders with him, but he's one of the more powerful cities. I mean, he's got astronomy. You know, he could have invade if he wanted to. Yeah, I think another one. I do need to build military as well, but spreading Islam around is very important for me. I get a lot of gold, which we're going to need, you know, for our military. Yeah, so you come back. I guess we don't need to come here. I mean, that should be fine. That's a bit nearer. When we spread Islam around, fingers crossed it might spread a bit naturally as well, you know, so I don't have to do every single thing manually. Should probably try and get it in the capital. So, because there's always a slight chance any city that's trading with a city that has that religion, it could spread. No, I feel confident enough to say no to you at the moment. What would you give me for this? Yeah, I know you'll give me that. I mean, that's only, I've got 5,000 into that already, mate. So 2,000 for 9,000 doesn't work. But what about astronomy? So it wouldn't be. I mean, I don't know if he's put. Wasn't expecting that. That's actually quite a good trade for me. Why is he doing that? Oh, it's because it would obsolete monuments. So I would take a happiness hit in every city because one of my traits is I get benefits from monuments. I don't have Stonehenge, so that's fine. I don't have the Colossus, and it would also mean I can think about trading over the sea. Although, having said that, I could trade resources, but not trade routes because my civics at the moment don't allow overseas trade routes. But I still think it's worth it. So definitely, I'm going to do this. Now, dye would benefit me. That would make up for the happiness we've just lost, and more so. We've got a lot of spices. What would make this deal work? Yeah, okay. So, we're long-term rivals, but just for the time being, we're helping each other. See how long that lasts. Got enough time to build walls.
Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another.
The reason I've gone walls there is that's a very likely city to be invaded. It's sort of like one of the first ports of call for someone like the Ethiopians. So perhaps walls is useful. Ethiopians have taken a Surveyman city. Wow. So I guess it's here. A lot of wars going on at the moment. I mean, these are the ones that I can see, but there's some. It's like I've not officially met the Kaimer. Okay, so you go and spread religion. I think I'll take it to Ulundi, so because there might be more chance of it spreading around if it goes into the capital, I think. Yeah, should probably build this observatory. That would really help our science. And you can go to... That caravel's on its way back, so you can go and wait for it there. Need to get back into just building a few more military units. You're annoyed with me now. We just did a nice little trade. I'm going to take the time to build this observatory. It's maybe a bit risky. I should be should probably be prioritising military spending. But these observatories are going to help with the science, which I am starting to just fall behind a bit in certain areas. It's good, Islam is spreading around. Should I? I wonder if it's worth sending you to Timbuktu. 10 turns, let's do it. It's a big investment, there's every chance it won't spread, but it should have a lot of trade routes, and be good to get some espionage down there as well. You get a 25% espionage bonus if you're settled in a city, which has that religion. In actual fact, maybe Timbuktu is not the best. What's the nearest city? This would be the nearest city. Maybe that's an argument for keeping this city around. Maybe I could just have a permanent spy in there. At least in the short term. No, I'm about to get that. Yeah, observatory. And you come back. If I get to democracy, I mean the Statue of Liberty is always massive, and if I had the Statue of Liberty, it might that basically does the job that my civic mercantilism does, and it gives you a specialist in every city on the continent. So, you know, it might make me more open to free market, maybe a tech like that, or state property. You're doing really well. You're going to grow to size 24 next turn. Maybe an argument to say I should get rid of the merchant for a scientist. I think so. I think scientists at the moment are more valuable. I mean, I might even consider great spies soon. And maybe it's worth considering doing a bit more espionage. Yeah, let's try and get to a point where we can sustain this. Because that's quite a big boost.
What gunpowder did for war, the printing press has done for the mind.
So as far as I'm aware, I've only got one city that doesn't have Islam. I think the extra 1 gold is probably more useful. I mean, I can quite easily spread Islam to that one city without spending 40 gold. So the Ethiopians are making some progress against the Cabs. So maybe Ethiopia's shaping up to be a threat. Game on. So I've got a bit of gold now. I am running at a deficit, so perhaps I ought to be a little bit cautious about spending it, but maybe I should upgrade at least one of these. Maybe these. Just get these archers upgraded. So that bank has helped in London with the economy. Let's go jail. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just increase my spending on Mansa Musa to 10. Because I want to start. It's for a different reason. The Romans, I just want to keep an eye on them basically because I think they're the most powerful. But Mansa Musa, I think I might look at stealing a few techs off him. Yeah, you can hang around there. You're not doing badly for reduction these days. Are you working that mine? Yeah, that'll be it. And plus organised religion for the walls. Yeah, okay. So it's just the fact that I'm building walls. It's definitely improved since we've got that fish, though. Taoism was unexpected. Is that the holy religion? I think it is. You know. Don't know if can I find that out. I'll tell you how I can find it out. If I click on this city now, so the Tao buildings, if that's the holy religion, will give, yeah, to give extra production. So I should really think about spreading that around. So maybe that's no bad thing. It will give me votes in the elections and also gives me extra production. I mean, I'm quite committed to my religion, Islam, but it'd be nice to have more of a say in those Tao elections. Plus the fact that I've got a bit of Tao now, I think makes me less likely to have like a worldwide vote of war against me or something like that. No, why would I get involved in that yet? Okay, so let's build some Islamic missionaries. One for my city and one for the Mansa Musa, I think. And then we're going to see if we can settle a spy there. Then 20 turns off democracy, so that's when we're going to really look at changing the government around. Okay, so you come back. Why is this city blocked by an enemy ship? I don't understand. I think that's just a glitch, which is actually quite annoying. Probably serves me right for having so many barbarians wandering around all over the place all game. Yeah, build another one of those. build the bank. If you've not got a granary yet, you should definitely build that. Okay, so you can spread there next turn. Please spread. Yes! The advantage of that, I mean, with a bit of luck. With a bit of luck, I mean, Mansa is actually running free religion, so he might want to consider spreading that himself. He might do some of our work for us there. Yeah, keep going. Don't think we'll have time to build the castle, so that's pointless. So I guess granary. And yeah, you can go and spread. The Hague has fallen. The Dutch really are in a bad way. You can hang fire. Oh, actually, no, sorry. You're going to spread over here, aren't you? Build a spy next. Is there any military in this city? There was a knight there before, but... yeah, build a jail. Oh yeah, there is still a knight. Okay. See, straight away we can see inside that city now. So I can actually investigate what's going on there. Is that the same with Timbuktu? Yeah, it is. So if I go to Timbuktu... actually, I can't open up the city screen like I can in the other one, but I can still see what's going on around there, which is nice. Just because you've got a bit of extra influence with the city, with the religion being in that city. Well, at least you're calling me Mighty Persia these days, which that's a... you get brownie points for that, but I'm still not going to attack the poor Dutch. You've got clam, have you? I'll trade you for the clam. Clam for wheat? I've only got 2 wheat, but I might as well. Education? Well, that can be useful. Can you do any better than that? World maps? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to convert to Taoism, I'm afraid. Okay, so spy first, I think, and then...
There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty.
then we
like
will start
ignorance.
building some universities. You go to this caravel, and you can spread. You two go back towards the capital. So I'll probably turn these 2 into galleons and have a few more galleons, and then that can form the basis of an attack fleet if I need it. Picking up that 50 odd gold was actually quite useful. It staved off me having to lower the espionage rate temporarily. Guess we want to build the universities. I think I'll hold off meeting the Kaima for a while. It's good having the espionage lead. Everyone else is obviously draining espionage into them, and I kind of don't need to at the moment. Where do I send you? The Americans? They're fairly committed Buddhists though at the moment. But still, it'd be good to have that. Just check you're still just check the Americans are still running organised religion. Because they are at war, they might have changed their theocracy. Oh, that's one way of finding it. Yeah, they're running theocracy now, so I can't spread the religion. There is another way of doing it. I can just gift them the missionary and they'll spread it. But no, it's okay. Let's send you up here then. One problem is I'm going to want to build the Statue of Liberty, but I don't actually have copper, which is what's going on with your head? Yeah, I'm glad you're pleased with me now, but still, I don't want to get involved in the war. Okay, yeah, so you can build a university. That should have a big impact. And let's go market for you. Gilgamesh or Zari Yakob, yikes. Well, I guess Gilgamesh has caused me fewer problems. So let's go for him. Neither's ideal. Sitting Bull has gone Christian. We frown on that. So we definitely support the Zulu in that war then. No, the Zulu are kind of my friends. They're the only Islamic state out there. I think we should do what we can to keep them going. Yeah, and we should definitely get these universities built. University or... It's interesting, 25% science gives me 9.55 science. And then university... Oh, it's also 25%, so for some reason I always think the university gives me more. That gives me culture as well. This allows me... I'll build the observatory. Okay. You can go and settle there. So when we get democracy as well, we should be able to start building some security bureaus, which again will give me a lot of espionage points. I'd like to try and get to communism first for the Great Spy. The Sumerians are researching scientific method, which is it's a hard decision, that, because scientific method will obsolete the Great Library, which is a really good wonder for me at the moment. But having said that, I need it to get to a load of good tech, so it's always a funny question as when the timing of when to go for that. I tend to delay it as long as possible. Yeah, okay, well you head to the north, and then you're ready to send someone to the Zulu. And I'll just have I'll fortify you for 5 turns to get the maximum. So I could do stuff now, but we get discounts the longer we stay stationary in that city. And we're about to get a great person. Yep. Oh, a great engineer. That might be handy for the. So we should save you, I think, to try. Well, it will go some way to building the Statue of Liberty. So yeah, you just sleep for now. You doing all right, mate? Yeah, I don't want you to lose this war. I think he's doing okay. What's the worst that can happen? No. It's actually getting quite serious for the Zulu, that war. I wonder if I should just consider giving them something to help. So they've obviously got machinery, because that's not there to give them. Maybe guilds would be useful for them. What would we give me? Yeah. Engineering. There you go, that should prop them up for a while. Hope they remember that. I don't ever want to be backstabbed by you. So we've got minus 20 already for 2 turns, so it'll go up to minus 50, and we'll see. haven't done much towards this mounted army that I was intended to build yet. Sitting Bull has declared war on Shaka. Well, that might go badly for Sitting Bull. Considering you're supposed to have machinery, you've not got many macemen, mate. Have you actually got machinery or not? Yeah, they do have it, they've probably just not got the gold to upgrade yet. No, don't trust you. This is so annoying, this tile here. Okay. Nah. Okay, so you're at your maximum discounts. Let's see what we can do. We haven't actually got enough to steal a tech yet. So just for the time being, I think you can just continue sleeping, but in the long run, we might get some techs out of that. Can't be far off stealing a tech, are we? Ratio. Yes, we've got 1452. So you're 4 turns off the university, then I guess we need a few more Islamic missionaries. Can you whip this courthouse out yet? Not quite. Can't be far off though. It'd be nice to be able to get that courthouse built before we get away from slavery. So we're going to be changing civics very soon, so there's no time for the castle. So let's just go jail. Library? Shaka will trade incense, that's interesting. Where is your incense? Just want to make sure it's not going to get raised during this war. They've lost their iron. Where are you getting your incense from, Shaka? There it is. So I can't see it, but I imagine they must have this covered, unless they've got any more. Okay, so I should speak to them about that. So you've got incense. We could give you fur. Do you accept this? Yes. That's good because it also gives us extra happiness, but it gives us more happiness in the cities with the mosque as well. That means Shaka just became even more important to us. He provides our incense. Doing okay for happiness. London, I'm just a little bit worried about London after when we switch civics. I should still be getting plus, if we go representation, we should still be getting +3 happiness because London will be one of our top 3 population cities, but we won't be getting the military suppression bonus. But if we need to, we can always upgrade up the. We can always upgrade the drama rate, the culture rate, which improves our happiness because we should be getting more gold through the trade routes once we switch. Although we're going to have to think about, do we want to lose mercantilism? It's not even a question for now, we've not even got economics, I mean. Rotterdam has fallen. Wow. Look at that army there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dutch vassalise in the next turn or two, because they're going to get wiped out otherwise. I'd rather they got wiped out, to be honest, because I think the Dutch are ahead of the Romans. Maybe not anymore. No, the Romans actually coming on a bit. Look, they're going corporation. And, yeah. So we'll save we won't with the mosque here, because again we don't need the happiness, because we've got the Globe Theatre. So, I guess we just go missionary. There's an argument for a military unit, but I think I'll go another missionary. Just want to check London. See, I don't know whether I should reallocate these mines to London. Maybe I should let Tarsus just build the forge first. Well, Tarsus is never going to be a great city. Leave it for now, but eventually probably London will take those. Don't think I'm going to be able to whip that courthouse. Okay, so we're now going to have democracy.
It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all the others that have been tried.
So going national as well will give us the bonus from the barracks, which will go some way towards making up for losing the hereditary rule. Representation could bring nothing but good. Emancipation or caste system, I'm thinking of emancipation. I mean, it doesn't do too much for us apart from punish all the other civilizations, but I think we're the only ones with democracy, so that will actually help quite a lot. Organised religion, has that reached its pinnacle? I mean, it's an argument for free religion, but no, I think I want to keep the Islam going. I think my military's getting too big for pacifism. That would be a big drain on our finances. It'd be nice to have the extra birth rate, but I don't think we can afford it. Theocracy, we are going to be building more units. But no, probably organised religion is still, I think the 25% bonus on the buildings is, especially if we're going to be building the Statue of Liberty, is going to be useful. I suppose the only other question, do I still want mercantilism or do I go free market? There's no doubt in my mind we'd be generating more gold with free market. Mercantilism's nice in that we're getting one specialist in every city at the moment, and that's helping in cities like, you know, that small island in the south, which you know, it's just producing that little bit more production which you wouldn't be able to do. And obviously more great people are being born because of it. So the question is, do I change religion now? Or do I wait longer until I have the option of free market or state property? But I think as much as I'm tempted to just leave it and wait, because I don't like the anarchy, I'll be honest. I think I do need to switch. I'm losing too much by not having representation. So if we think about it, I'm producing 510 science a turn at the moment. Oh, I could get free market in 10 turns. Will obsolete castles though. Castles are actually doing quite a good job for my espionage at the moment. Let's just see. What does the economics lead to? Cooperation. And the castles are actually giving me what cooperation would give me at the moment, +1 trade in every city. And is that a dead end? You need... It requires constitution. Requires banking. Does anything need economics and cooperation? I mean, can you skip it? You know what? I think you can actually skip that branch if you wanted to, which would be interesting. I've never done that before. I'm just trying to see, is there anything that requires those technologies? Be a very interesting way to go. Just from like a gaming point of view, just always saying it. Yeah, listen, I'm going to have closed borders. I mean, it'll probably be a big hit science-wise, but then espionage-wise, it'd probably be a benefit because the castles will never become obsolete. Ah, assembly line. Requires knowledge of corporation. So it is needed. I could hold off though. Assembly line fascism, which gives me the great general. So yeah. Decisions. Well, I definitely need replaceable parts anyway for the lumber mills. So let's go replaceable parts for technology. Production's so bad. So on that basis, I think we need to change. So we've got representation, nationhood, emancipation. This is going to be 5 turns of anarchy. Gems near London, that's a nice bonus. No. We actually have to keep democracy for a while because the Statue of Liberty is such a good wonder. Don't want to miss out on that. So we can't really build anything just now while we're in anarchy, so just try and get through these couple of turns. Just keep an eye on the Zulu. Yeah, sorry mate, we've got some important trade with the Romans. We don't like them very much either, but so at least they're putting the pikemen to good use that I gave them. Can you steal any technologies? Not yet. You go back to sleep. Okay, so this turn our new government should be formed. That was a long period of anarchy there. It's a shame we couldn't have done that with the Taj Mahal. Great golden age. No. I'd like replaceable parts, but no. Especially because you're industrious and would build it doubly quick. Okay, so let's look. So if we look before the anarchy, our science was at I think just over 500. It's now on the same percentage level, over 700. So if you look, every specialist is producing 3 science, which sort of fits with mercantilism a little bit because, okay, we're losing out on the trade routes, but maybe. So I'm going to stick with mercantilism for a little bit longer to justify. I don't want more anarchy. So I think that's a good place to leave it. It's a new era for our Civ, and the Romans are really pushing us in this game, so I think we've got a fight on our hands. They're probably slightly ahead at the moment, but we'll see how it goes.